Thanks for joining us over here at the table. We're doing a little something special today because today is a day just for the chip and dip. Jackie's working hard over here on her very own dip.
Yes.
I did not make my own. Devin was lucky enough to have his mom make his.
Yeah, this was canned in September 20th, 2020.
Ooh,
So we have three very different
Exactly.
origins of our dips.
Exactly, but we're going to talk a little bit about the day in general for a moment because the National Chip and Dip Day celebrates a perfect combination loved by many across the country. I know I've enjoyed it, since I was a young kid to now, we were snacking all morning. Chips and dip are a quick and easy party dish that also make for a great time. We enjoy them for just about any occasion. And from watching the game to hunkering down for a big storm, chips and dip are the way to go. Just remember, no double dipping, please. So, to this morning, I went with a little bit of my favorite. I like Miss Renfro's. I usually go with mango habanero because I like a little bit of spice. But today, mixed it up, went with peach salsa.
Ooh.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
like a big fan of peach, so that's kind of speaking to my heart.
Exactly. I'm hoping that this will, get the seal of approval from the team. So, nothing too spicy. And it's a little twist on it. So
yeah, we were messing with you all morning, Devin, telling you it was super spicy.
Devin,
I know, right?
It's not.
So what?
Do you want to just grab that? We're gonna.
I know, right?
Take a dip
I
in here.
am covered in avocado.
Jackie's gonna work up a storm here.
Yeah.
I've learned to not listen to some of Jackie's jokes or Michael's jokes either, because more than likely they're probably going to be not true.
How dare you, Devin?
I know how.
I just wanted to save the suspense to see how you'd actually like the salsa, because I know it's different, having the store-bought stuff than homemade, and I want it to, kind of stack up against Devin's mom's.
This one's not too bad. I can't really complain though. I know I'm more of a big fan of homemade salsa. So.
You see, I grew up on the salsa. We'd have it in our break times during the day at my dad's house.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd have it at like 10 a.m. and then 3 in the afternoon. It would hold us over in between the meals. And I don't know, I loved it and I'm glad to have it now. But Devin, tell me a little bit about your salsa while Jackie gets mashing away here.
Yeah, so this is actually a salsa made by my mother. She's been canning salsa for quite a few years. She actually sent me a little email with how she does it. So basically she has no secret with no set recipe.
Well,
she picks the vegetables from her garden. She tops tomatoes and green and red peppers and onions to make up the base. She puts it in a pot and add a combination of whatever hot peppers that are ripe at the time: jalapeno, habanero, chili. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Cayenne and or poblano peppers. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Poblano, maybe.
Perhaps.
I'm hoping I should have gotten a pronouncer on that. And then she adds tomato paste to obtain the right consistency, adding garlic, salt, sugar, and vinegar. And then she lets it simmer on the stove. And then taste testing begins to add more vegetables with seasoning to taste. So we kind of play it out. I'm more of a spicy guy.
Oh, really?
And not every batch, yeah, definitely. And not every batch tastes the same. It's always interesting. Then the flavor depends on the combination of hot peppers she uses, and she uses a hot water bath or canning it, the salsas, so I can enjoy it at a later date. Like this was made 3 years ago, later this year.
Wow.
Oh, really?
2020, it's right on the lid.
I'm hoping it's like wine and it's aged very well.
It usually does. Usually salsa that's sealed like this, because I just unsealed it this morning, and usually it lasts very nicely. So, of course, I might be very biased and say this is probably better. Because
well, I'm hoping, the other salsa and guacamole does all right.
Yes, well, I don't know if this guacamole is going to have my favorite part of it, which is the lime juice, because I don't have a working knife.
Right, now I'm going to be biased and say I love my mom's salsa better.
See, I can definitely tell
the
the tomatoiness on it is evident. I can definitely taste a lot more of that. It tastes like I went to the garden and I was going to make a BLT and I just kind of got all the tea. It's all tomato to me.
All right, all tomato to you?
I'll try that in a second.
I like it a lot, but I also enjoy the little stickier of the salsas as well. Oh, yeah. So there's really no going wrong here. But now I'm excited to try the guacamole that Jackie's got whipping up here.
Yeah, yeah, right. And Jackie's had a little bit, not to throw you under the bus on the air, but Jackie's had a little bit of a disadvantage here from your judging point of view, right? You don't like guacamole, do you?
See, every time we have these taste tests, I talk about what I'm making, like weeks in advance. Like, we came up with this idea.
That's true.
Haha, I got the lime.
See, I like I like to try new things, and even things that I don't like, especially like guacamole. I just don't prefer avocados.
This actually looks pretty good.
But Jackie's put a lot of work into it, so I think, you know, it's probably going to be all right.
I think you meant to work on it earlier, but we had technical issues earlier, which messed up our commercial breaks, so that didn't quite help much. Is that kind of what happened?
That is pretty much what happened. It's really the squishing the avocado that causes the most. Now my hands are a mess. But basically, I just squish up my avocados. I like it smoother, and then some tomato, onion, lime juice, garlic, salt, and pepper. So
all
you
right,
guys
we'll
take a gander at that.
this.
Let's take a stab at it.
I'm gonna steal a chip to try
There
Devin's
you
mom's salsa.
Ooh.
Because I didn't get to try that yet.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And of course,
Definitely fresh.
season with your heart. Season with your heart. Add things with your heart. I like a lot of onion,
Absolutely.
so I'm adding more onion and tomato after this.
Devin's mom's was pretty good, but I don't know. I like peach. If your mom throws in some mango or peach in yours, Devin, I'd vote for that.
A little.
I don't know. I mean, if Mom watches this later, who knows what she'll do for her.
If she wants to make a special can just for me, I'd be okay with it.
We'll see what she does when she grows a garden later this year. But yeah, I know for me, I don't mind a good kick in a salsa, although this just became unsealed. So I think you only picked up the tomato part. I don't think you actually picked up some of the texture either.
All right.
But-
well, make sure to enjoy your own chips and salsa today. We know we enjoyed ours. We're going to be nibbling on this for the rest of the day. But
Yes, but coming up we have What's Trending, including the new fun